Imagine a time when the right to cast your ballot, a fundamental pillar of democracy, was systematically denied to millions of citizens based solely on the color of their skin. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 was a landmark piece of federal legislation in the United States that aimed to overcome legal barriers at the state and local levels which prevented African Americans from exercising their right to vote as guaranteed by the 15th Amendment to the Constitution. Before this act, despite the 15th Amendment theoretically granting voting rights, many Southern states employed discriminatory practices. These included poll taxes, literacy tests, and intimidation tactics that effectively disenfranchised Black voters. The system was designed to keep them from participating in the democratic process. This widespread discrimination highlighted a critical gap between constitutional promise and actual practice, eroding the very foundation of equal representation. The Act sought to dismantle these barriers through several key provisions. It banned literacy tests and other similar devices that had been used to deny voting rights. It also authorized the United States Attorney General to send federal examiners to register voters in states or counties with a history of voter discrimination. Furthermore, it required certain jurisdictions with a history of discrimination to obtain federal approval, known as preclearance, before implementing any changes to their voting laws. This powerful piece of legislation followed decades of civil rights activism and was a direct response to the violent events of Bloody Sunday in Selma, Alabama, where peaceful marchers were attacked by state troopers. The Voting Rights Act was championed by President Lyndon B. Johnson and reflected a national commitment to ensuring equal access to the ballot box for all citizens. The profound impact of the Voting Rights Act was almost immediate. Within just a few years, millions of African Americans were registered to vote, leading to a dramatic increase in Black political participation and representation, particularly in the South. This shift not only reshaped the political landscape, but also empowered communities that had long been marginalized. It ensured that the voices of all citizens could finally be heard in the democratic process, fostering a more inclusive and representative government for future generations.
If you're into this, like, subscribe, and drop a comment.